Hi everyone, how are you today? Hope everybody's doing well. My name is Maria, and I'm very good friends with Sandra Delzio. Probably known her for over 10 years now. I did one of her workshops, Design Your Own Life. Still got my booklet right here. I did this a few years ago. It's a vision board creation and goal setting. And it was myself and a few other women. We did her workshop, and it was so incredible. I actually have a couple of vision boards that I've done. Pretty big. I got a lot of stuff on here. Actually, let's see. Got my bed already. Still waiting on my deck. Um, you know, I believe in the power of prayer. And in Second Timothy, I think it is, it says, to write the vision and make it plain. So this is why we do vision boards. This is why we actually write things down on paper to make it clear and to bring it to our memory as well. Because sometimes we write things down, or we have visions, we have goals, and years can pass, and sometimes we tend to forget. I know I have. I know I've forgotten certain things that I put on my vision board. I put my church, and I got my pastors, my couch. My favorite scripture I put on here, which is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in a future. And that's why we do this. We do a vision board for the future, right? To make plans that are for good and for the future. And let me see what else I got on here. Well, haven't gotten that yet. Still waiting, but being patient. Got my kitchen. Let me see. This one here. This one here. Well, isn't that actually? This is really neat. I just realized because I sold my place, my home, and I bought another home just before COVID hit in 2019. You know what's amazing? See these trees? Actually, I have 5 trees lined up in a row, and I didn't even realize that till now, that I actually have these trees in my backyard. That is really cool. I actually prayed for, when I did the course, when I did the workshop with a few other women, when I lived in Georgetown, my other house before I sold it, I think it was the year before, I really wanted a chandelier for my dining room, but I didn't want to pay like a fortune for it. So I prayed about it. I prayed and I said, God, I really want a chandelier, but I don't want to pay an arm and a leg, but I really wanted it. So I prayed about it. And then I remember we did the workshop probably a few days later. We were doing scrapping, and I actually put it on my vision board. And I don't know if you can see that there, but see that chandelier? That's what I really liked. And I thought, okay, I would like a chandelier like that. Well, it just so happened that one of my friends, her son worked at a used store, like furniture, clothing, and I went there one evening, and someone just brought in a box, but it was for auctioning. And he said, "Oh, well, check it out, see it." And I thought, okay, well, I can't really, it had tissue paper in it and stuff. It was a pretty big box. And he's like, "Well, how much would you pay for it?" I'm like, "Well, I'm not paying. I don't even know if this thing works." I couldn't even really see it. So anyhow, the store was closing. I was leaving, and then he calls me back and he says, "Hey, how much would you pay for it?" They said, "You can have it." I said, $30, I guess. So I got home, opened up the box, started taking out some tissue paper. Then it had crystals. And oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. It had a certificate of authenticity, and it was Bohemian and Venetian crystals. They were actually genuine crystals. And I don't know if you could see this or not. Well, actually, I'm going to see if I can show you this. But here it is. There is my chandelier that I got. Let me see if I can turn on the light. Oh, you can't really see it. But it actually was worth, if I bought it brand new, it was actually worth over $2,000. I could not believe it. I was like, wow, God, hold on. I couldn't believe it. I was like, God, that is amazing. And all of our friends were there, and I told them about it. I said, you know what? I got my chandelier, and I paid $30 for it, and that was really incredible. And it really, I mean, I can tell you so many stories of the things I prayed about and things that God got me through, and it's just my faith, and the testing and the trials. But it does say in Scripture, write down the vision and make it plain. And it's amazing how now when I look back and see all the things that I actually put on there that have come to pass and that I've received, and things that I've done not only for myself, things that I've prayed for others, that I've put on my vision board and that I've been able to accomplish as well. And dreams that other people had as well that I put on there, and I seen their dreams come to pass. Like my church, and how it's flourishing, and how it's doing well, and how my pastors are doing well, and people in my church are doing well, and it is well with our soul. That's another scripture. And anyways, Sandra, I can't wait to do another workshop with you. I'll get a couple of women together, and it'll be fun. It'll be a great time. I can't wait till we get back together, or even online, do a workshop. It'll be fun. Anyhow, be blessed, everyone, and make the vision clear, and write it down and make it plain. God bless.